All right, what's going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Week 12 predictions, man. I want to welcome a special guest to the channel. His first year doing predictions with us, IcyPittFan. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? I like the channel. I love the channel and everything that you guys do. It's always super entertaining and always look forward to interact with you guys.
Hey, that's greatly appreciated. Love the support. Excited to interact with you as well with the Week 12 predictions. We'll start with the Thursday games. Of course, Thanksgiving games. Thursday games, we have the Houston Texans at the Detroit Lions. What's your prediction, bro?
I think I got the Texans because they just got off the win from the Patriots, who have a pretty solid defense, in my honest opinion. It's not like the one from last year, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah, I'd agree. And Detroit lost to the Panthers, who didn't have Teddy Bridgewater or Christian McCaffrey. So, actually, they got shut out, if I'm correct. So, yeah,
They scored 0.
Yeah, 0 points against the Panthers. So, yeah, I got the Texans here. Let's go 27-17.
Yeah, I'm going to go Houston. Detroit's usually a very themed Thanksgiving-like team, but I don't think they're going to show up here. I really don't see it. So I have Houston winning. I'm going to say 31-23.
Okay. Now, next game, we have the Washington football team at the Dallas Cowboys. It's an NFC East battle.
Which is always good to see.
Not really.
No.
No, but what's your prediction, man?
I got the Cowboys.
Really, the Cowboys?
Yeah. Just like the way that they played yesterday against the Vikings, they didn't seem so bad, but they still could possibly win because the Redskins do have like a solid D line against the Cowboys offensive line.
That is true.
Yeah, you make a point there. This is actually a toss-up for me. I mean, both teams are awful. Either of these teams could win the East, and that's not a good thing because
they'll just get blown in the playoffs. They're going to host a playoff game.
Yeah, which is quite
sad.
Yeah, very.
Only to get blown out in their own stadium. I have to agree. This is more of a toss-up. I think I'm just going to go with the football team solely because I think their front seven is what's really going to try to get to Andy Dalton and that bruised-up offensive line of his. Elliott could try to be a factor in this, but I think they're going to try to limit him as much as he can. And Alex Smith ain't looking too bad ever since he got into the starting role. Him and Terry McLaurin have actually been on fire lately.
Right.
So I'm going to go with the football team 20-14.
I don't know if I can trust Dallas ever this season. But then again, I don't know if I can trust the football team. But, you know, I'm just going to go football team. 24-20. Okay. It's going to be a close battle, I guess. But, of course, Thursday Night Football, Thanksgiving Night Football, we have a definite great bout compared to the last two games. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers, their second meeting this season. You are, of course, a Steelers fan, IcyPittFan. So what shall be your prediction?
I have us winning by a touchdown. I just don't see how the Ravens can win after losing to the Titans and the Patriots. And plus, with Mike Hilton and Tyson Alualu, we could probably stop J.K. Dobbins and lock down whoever they have with Mike Hilton back.
That's a definite great point to make. Those are two guys we didn't have the last time we faced the Ravens, and they had 250-plus yards on the ground against us. So having those back will definitely help and limit Lamar Jackson and force him to play quarterback, which is definitely going to be one of the keys to victory here. We have a lot of momentum. I like that on our side. The Ravens are also bruised up. They just played a physical, hard bout against the Titans. We pretty much had an additional bye week against the Jags. I'm not saying this is going to be a walk in the park. This is Steelers-Ravens football. I expect this to be close. I expect these teams best this season. But I'm still going to go to Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go 31-24. I think this is a definite close bout. Could come down to the wire like usual.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be close. When it comes to these games, it always is. It always comes down to our kickers, and I think that's what's going to be the case. I do have the Steelers winning. I have us going 11-0, hopefully. It's definitely going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a tough and physical battle at Heinz Field, but I have the Steelers winning. I'm going to say 27-24.
Okay, and those are the Thanksgiving games. And before we move on, we want to wish all you guys, the viewers, and, of course, but IcyPittFan, a great, happy, safe, fun, tasty, happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope you guys enjoy the holiday. Have a great, safe one, man. just happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Have a great holiday. Cherish the family time. Enjoy the food, all that. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Yep.
Now, the Sunday games. We have the Las Vegas Raiders, who just had a pretty good bout against the Chiefs, at the Atlanta Falcons.
Who just lost to Taysom Hill.
Right. So what's your prediction here?
I got the Raiders. Just because the Falcons have not been looking so good, but I mean they have improved after the past few weeks after firing their old head coach. So I got the Raiders since they're a really underrated team.
Yeah, I agree. I totally got the Raiders here. They could definitely sneak into the playoffs. I don't think they'll go far, but I like what they could offer. They're a young team. Gruden's been doing solid for them. Derek Carr isn't looking too bad. I definitely got the Raiders against the Falcons. Let's go 33-22.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Las Vegas. I can't trust Atlanta anymore, even if it's in their territory. I got the Raiders winning here. I'm going to say 30-20.
Okay. Now, next game, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the Buffalo Bills. So what's your prediction here?
I have the Bills. Justin Herbert still needs a lot of help, even though he has weapons like Keenan Allen. But just the Chargers just need a bunch of help to make the playoffs and have some hope.
Oh, especially in the coaching staff. They could have a great record if they were able to close most of their games this year, or actually all their games, because all their losses have come in between one score.
Mm-hmm.
So, same could happen with Buffalo. I expect Herbert to still have a solid game against a great defense. But I still got to go with Buffalo. I can't trust the Chargers. I mean, they allowed 28 points to the freaking Jets, Joe Flacco. So, the Bills are going to win 36-30.
Yeah, I definitely thought the Chargers' defense was going to be somewhat of a saving grace for their season, considering Tyrod Taylor was the original starter before Herbert came in. And I honestly did not see Herbert playing this good as a rookie. He's definitely the man for the offensive rookie of the year award right now when it comes to the quarterback position, considering Joe Burrow just unfortunately suffered a torn ACL. But the Chargers defense has not really lived up to their potential. And I know they're bearing injuries and the loss of Derwin James can hurt them, but they have not really been able to benefit them a lot. And going up against a hot Buffalo offense, I can't see them stopping them whatsoever. I really can't. So I'm going to go with Buffalo 41-27.
Good Lord, a 40-burger, but I can see it.
They did against Seattle. I think they can do it against the Chargers too.
Yeah. Well, Seattle has no defense, but neither
does the Chargers.
Right. So, next game, we have the New York Giants at the Cincinnati Bengals. Ryan Finley will be getting the start because, unfortunately, Joe Burrow is out for the rest of the season. Prayers up to Mr. Joe Burrow. But what's your prediction here?
I got the Giants here. With Joe Burrow out and the Giants are starting to look like almost like the last year's Dolphins, where they're starting to improve almost every game.
Yeah, it's a solid comparison, honestly. Of course, any team in the NFC East still has a chance to win that division and clinch a spot in the playoffs. The Giants are definitely going to be a little hungry for that. I got to go Giants here. Ryan Finley is not a good quarterback, not a good starter, not dependable whatsoever. The Giants win. Let's go 26-17.
Yeah, I got the Giants. Let's say 23-14. I cannot see Cincinnati doing anything without Joe Burrow.
No.
So the Giants are going to win.
Right. Now, the next game, we have an AFC South battle. This is going to be a great one. We have the Tennessee Titans at the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams, I believe, are 7-3. This should be a great bout. What's your prediction here?
I got the Colts. After beating the Packers yesterday and in an overtime victory, that was a pretty solid win. But the Titans did also come up with the win, so I expect Derrick Henry to have a big game. But last time they played, it didn't look so well for the Titans, so I may have the Colts winning by double digits, maybe 10 points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one was tough for me. I know, of course, this is a battle for the first place, I believe.
Yeah, I believe they're both 7-3. Battle for first place. Tennessee coming off a great overtime win. Indianapolis got a great win against the Packers.
In overtime as well.
Yes.
So these two teams are going to be, coming in hot with their best right now. So
they're going to be hungry. I actually have to go with Indianapolis here because, last time they fought, it wasn't pretty for Tennessee. Now I think Tennessee will come much better and play a lot better than their previous meeting. But that Colts defense is legit, I honestly say.
It really is.
You can only contain Aaron Rodgers so much, but they were able to do their job pretty well when it mattered the most, really, in my honest opinion. Philip Rivers ain't looking all that bad either. And go up against a Tennessee defense that isn't all that great, I can see the Colts winning here. I'm going to say the Colts 32-26.
You make a great point. I can totally see Indianapolis pulling this off, but I do think this is a split between these two teams this year. So I'm going to go with Tennessee. Derrick Henry's going to have his hands full against a great rushing defense and a great defense overall in Indianapolis, but the Tennessee offense still isn't, to sleep on. Right. So I believe they can make some plays on the rival here. I got Tennessee. 33-30. I think this is somewhat of a shootout, definite close game. Could come down to a field goal, of course.
Okay.
But this is going to be another great division battle this week. It's going to be a tough one for sure. Next game we have the Carolina Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater might be back, as could Christian McCaffrey, which will definitely help them against the Minnesota Vikings, who just lost to the Cowboys. So what's your prediction here?
I'm going to think it's going to be a lot closer than most people think, but seeing how the Panthers have been playing recently compared to the Vikings, I got the Panthers.
Yeah, I actually like what the Panthers are doing on offense right now. So against the Minnesota defense, that's just, look what they did to Andy Dalton in his first game back. So
yeah, I can't trust Minnesota, and I really can't.
And if they get Christian McCaffrey back,
yeah, good luck.
Yeah, really good luck. So now Carolina's defense isn't all that great either, and Adam Thielen's having an incredible season. He leads the league in touchdowns, I believe. Dalvin Cook is obviously a great running back. So this is in Minnesota, but I'm actually going to go Carolina here. I like their odds more. So let's go Carolina 29-26. I agree. This is close.
Yeah, I think Carolina will win. I do think it will be a back-and-forth kind of thing because both defenses aren't really all that good. But both offenses seem to be producing a lot, especially considering who the receivers are and the running back is.
Right.
But, yeah, I got to go with Carolina by a field goal, 27-24.
Yeah, so we all agree this is definitely going to be a close bout. Next game, we have Arizona, the Arizona Cardinals, at the New England Patriots, who just lost to the Texans. So what's your prediction here?
I got Kyler Murray. Unless if Stephon Gilmore just goes crazy and locks down DeAndre Hopkins, I can't really see the Patriots winning.
Yeah, I don't know if Gilmore will be playing. If he does, of course, that's going to be a great bout, Gilmore and Hopkins. Hopkins is on a roll right now. I believe he leads the league in receiving yards. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, he's on fire. And he has really lit up Kyler Murray's game as well this season. And seeing what Watson did against the Patriots defense, which is still solid, but, Watson didn't have two of his more, I say, dependable weapons, Randall Cobb and what was the other one?
Wasn't it? Oh, Kenny Stills.
Yeah, so, they're not that dependable, but still. Yeah, I got Arizona. I like Arizona's odds here. This could be a close bout just because, it's the Patriots. They always stay close, even against top teams, if they can, because, it's Belichick. So I got Arizona here, 28-25.
Yeah, I got Arizona winning here. I do think New England will pick a fight, but I just don't think how much they're going to be able to contain Murray and his weapons and everything like that. So I got Arizona 35-23.
Okay. Next game. Miami Dolphins. This is an AFC East battle, obviously. We got the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. What shall be your prediction?
The Dolphins. It's the Jets. You don't have to explain anymore.
You really don't.
Point blank right there. Tua will be getting the start again, even though he was just benched. But
this will be a bounce back for him. It definitely will be. It's the freaking Jets.
Yeah, Miami 34-7.
Miami 30-10.
Yeah. Yeah, next game, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cleveland is currently second in the division.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, crazy. They can actually make a playoff spot, which is insane.
I think they actually have a playoff spot over the Ravens now.
Yeah, currently. But they got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I would say this is a no-brainer, but what's your prediction, man?
I got the Browns. Just the Jaguars, the way they've been playing, and just the tank they have been building. So,
Yeah.
I got the Browns.
Oh, yeah, totally. The Jags are just full-on tank for, I'd imagine, Justin Fields, because Trevor Lawrence is just out the picture, because the Jets already clinched that number 1 overall pick.
Just about anyway.
Yeah, Cleveland wins 37-6.
I can see this game actually being a lot closer than what it really could be, knowing it is Cleveland, and Cleveland does tend to play like their old ways at times against these type of teams. But in the end, I think Cleveland is going to come out with the victory and rely on their rushing game, which has been, I will admit, very fucking good.
Especially since they got Nick Chubb back.
Yes. Cleveland 29-17.
Yeah. Next game, we have the New Orleans Saints at the Denver Broncos. I believe that Taysom Hill will be getting his second straight start. So, what's your prediction, man?
This is going to be a tougher one. I think the Broncos just came off the victory against the Dolphins, and that running game really did help them. And the Saints' defense is questionable most times, so it all comes down to the offense. And when it comes down to that, I got the Saints winning.
Yeah. This could be an interesting bout. You know, you do make a point with the Broncos' rushing attack. However, the Saints' defensive rushing game is actually, I believe it's one of the best in the league. I believe, I could be wrong, but I can see why it would be one of the best in the league. Look at that D-line in that front 7.
Right.
So, if they can shut down that and force Locke to throw the ball, I mean, Locke isn't too bad, but still, ever since that injury, he hasn't really looked the same. I got the Saints here. Taysom Hill didn't look too bad last week, actually. He actually helped me in my fantasy matchup. I actually put him at tight end. That was a hack, I know, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do, man. I got to clinch this playoff spot, so I'm going to try to do the same if he does get a start again, which I'm imagining he will. I got the Saints 23-17.
I'm going to go with the Saints right here, but for some reason, I don't know why, but I think this game will actually be a lot closer than it would really should be. But considering Taysom Hill was getting his second start, he did look good last week, but that was the Falcons, and this is the Broncos, who I think is a slightly better team with a slightly better defense. I think they could potentially try to hold them, do their homework on them, try to do what they can, and try to keep it close, but I think New Orleans pulls out the victory here, 24-21.
Okay. Next game, is this a no-brainer? I would say so, right?
I'd say, considering San Francisco is full of backups now.
And I know this is a divisional bout, but we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Rams. What's your prediction, man?
The Rams, the 49ers are just full of injuries, and it's really hard for them to win this game. Even though they did win last matchup, but that was at home, and the Rams have been doing really well lately against the Seahawks and other opponents.
Yeah, you're right. They've definitely, I'd say, improved compared to the last few weeks. But I got to go with the Rams as well. 32-16.
You have to go with the Rams. San Francisco, I'm not sure when they're getting Jimmy Garoppolo back, but I don't think that's really an added bonus to them, really, if I'm going to be honest.
No, because, I mean, he was benched a few times this year.
Yeah, and George Kittle's still out for multiple weeks. So, and I think whenever he comes back, they actually may very well be eliminated from playoff contention if their backups don't play a lot better. So, I'm going to go with the Rams here at home. Let's say 31-17.
Okay. Next game, we have a really good one, a potential shootout here, I would say. We have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. What's your prediction, man?
The Chiefs, they have been just straight on fire at the moment, and the Buccaneers also have a really powerful offense, but it's probably going to come down to the defense, whoever plays better. And since the Buccaneers are at home, it's going to be probably come down to a field goal, and I got the Chiefs winning if so.
Yeah, I got to go with the Chiefs as well. I just like their odds more. All right, Tampa Bay is a great team. They are, but there's just something about them that just, they're on, but then they're off. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to really confidently go with Tampa Bay against a team like Kansas City. So,
I mean, the way I see it, They lost to a Chicago Bears team that can't even get an offense going. Now they got to go
against Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes in that
high-powered offense.
Right. I believe this will be a high-scoring matchup, a potential shootout, but I do agree with IcyPittFan. This will come down to which defense can make a play first.
Yeah.
So that could be the Chiefs. That could be their D-line. Let's go Kansas City. Let's say 37-35.
I do think Tampa Bay will keep it close in their territory. They are a very good team, but just like you said, some just doesn't speak about them. It could be Tom Brady's age because he's playing good, but there'll be times where he just doesn't show up. It could be their defense.
Or it just could be Antonio Brown.
It could be that too. I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning here. They're looking very good. They got a great win against the Las Vegas Raiders last Sunday night. 34-31.
Okay. Now, Sunday Night Football, we have an NFC North bout. We have a classic rivalry. We have the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. What's your prediction, man?
I got the Packers to bounce back, but it's going to be a lot closer since it's always going to be like Bears and Packers are always close. But at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers just lights up like his divisional opponents.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that this will be a little I'd say low scoring. I think this will be a defensive bout because the Bears offense can't get nothing going, and the Bears defense still isn't too bad. So Green Bay's going to be pissed. Aaron Rodgers is going to be pissed coming back home after a loss like that in overtime to the Colts against the Bears, a divisional rival. Yeah, he's going to be coming in hot. So I got Green Bay winning 21-18.
I'm going to go with Green Bay here. I don't know if Nick Foles is going to be playing or starting because
Does it matter?
He got hurt. No, it doesn't. I don't know if Mitchell Trubisky is going to be healthy enough, so I really don't know who the hell is going to be their quarterback. But just like you said, I don't think it matters. Their offense cannot get anything going whatsoever. I do think this could be defensive, but I think overall Green Bay is just going to get the edge here, 28-14.
Okay. Now to close out Week 12, guys, we have Monday Night Football. I'd say a no-brainer. We have the Seattle Seahawks at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles just lost badly to the Browns. And before that, they lost to the Giants. The Eagles are not looking too good right now. So what's your prediction, man?
I got the Seahawks. This is my lock of the week because it's just if the Eagles win this, I'd be really shocked because they have to go up against one of the best offenses in the league against that horrible defense.
I can see the Eagles' offense making plays against a horrible Seattle defense, but I can also see that defensive line of Seattle causing pressure for Wentz.
Yeah, considering they're giving up, 40 sacks now?
Something like that. And of course, Carlos Dunlap has a new lease on life over there in Seattle. So, yeah, I got Seattle winning. Let's go 30-24.
I can definitely see this being back and forth, especially, early on, I'd say, considering both defenses aren't really that good. And I can see Carson Wentz having a nice game early, but I think he's just going to end up making mistakes and forcing the ball when he shouldn't be doing.
I mean, he leads the league in interceptions.
14.
I believe fumbles as well, with like 11. Yeah.
So he's a turnover machine. If Seattle can be able to get some turnovers, I think they got this in general. But if their defense can make some turnovers, man, this is a walk in the park, if you ask me. Seattle 38-24.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that was our Week 12 predictions. Man, I want to thank IcyPittFan for his time, his predictions, and of course, coming onto the channel for the first time. Great to have you on, man. Of course, hope you and everyone watching has a great, happy, wonderful, fun Thanksgiving, man. Stay safe. Stay hungry, of course. Enjoy the feast and everything. Other than that, man, thanks for joining us. And you are more welcome to join us with the peace and the outro, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace!